Welcome to this Pedagogy Premiere on daily check-ins. In this video, we'll explore the impact of emotional check-ins with children and young people and consider practical ways to facilitate such discussions. An emotional check-in is a semi-structured time that allows children and young people to ask themselves how they are feeling. By integrating a daily feelings check-in into the day, it can help to make sure the needs of every learner are met. Sometimes children and young people are struggling with problems or challenges that we don't see, and quite often these challenges impact our learners during the academic day. A check-in can help us understand those struggles and to solve problems together. Giving them a chance to open up and talk about how they are feeling is also paramount to helping them be at their very best. Understanding how children and young people are feeling is critical, and there are other benefits to a daily check-in too. Here are just a few. A daily check-in builds relationships by letting children and young people know that we care. It helps learners build self-awareness. Naming emotions can help us cope with some difficult feelings. We can use the check-in as a proactive problem-solving tool. Check-ins normalise talking about our emotions. And a daily check-in can bring calm and mindfulness to our day. Alan McLean, educational psychologist, advocates exploring emotions by using an emotional granulation approach. This means that looking at a continuum of emotions, starting at a simple level, for example, thankful to ungrateful, adventurous to scared, caring to annoyed. This can be taken a step further with older learners to explore more detailed emotions, which can be categorised into 4 quadrants. Stretching me, asserting ourselves and grasping opportunities, pushing ourselves and facing the unknown. Connecting me, appreciating each other, contributing to shared emotional responsibilities and achievements. Protecting me, coming to terms with loss, hurt, or vulnerability, and inflating the importance of others and withdrawing or relinquishing power or seeking reassurance. And me first, prioritising ourselves, inflating our own importance and justifying hostilities. There are also simple visual approaches which can be taken to having a daily check-in with your learners. You can see 2 examples on the screen now. You may also wish to share visuals to discuss the physical sensations which can be experienced during situations which have resulted in an increase of cortisol, the stress hormone. Talking about the physiological effects of stress can reassure and help to calm children and young people when they are able to understand how the body responds. Most of the sensations they might experience are common to many people, and having open discussions can make things less scary. The example on screen comes from Beacon House. A further consideration may be to use an online check-in approach. This can be used with tablets, netbooks, laptops, or desktop devices. The first example on screen highlights a QR code which was displayed around the classroom, and learners could scan the code and complete a simple Microsoft form which was sent to the teacher. An email response alert was sent to indicate them that the learner wanted to share how they were feeling. The teacher was then able to have a one-to-one discussion with the learner. It was discreet and an opt-in approach so that everyone felt comfortable using the system. The teacher felt that this reduced stigma in her classroom. The second example was created using Lumio software, which is freely available to all Fife practitioners through registering with your Glow login details. There are a range of check-in approaches which can be used or edited to suit individual requirements. Alternatively, you can create your own check-in using one of the templates, which allows learners to click on their current emotion to be shared digitally with you. Here are some additional visual examples which can be shared on your classroom door, walls or smartboard for discussion. Again, you will know your learners best and what will or what won't work for them. As part of a daily check-in, perhaps on starting school, after break or after lunch, it might be helpful to try out some relaxation strategies together. Grounding. Taking notice of 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Try to do this slowly, 1 sense at a time. Counting backwards. Count slowly from 10 and repeat. Doing this in a foreign language can be extra challenging. Deep breathing. Inhale through the nose and hold for a count of 5. Push the breath out slowly using the whole body. Repeat 5 times. Put your hand on your stomach and imagine that you're inflating a balloon. This ensures that you are breathing deeply rather than holding your breath in your chest. Visual imagery. Visualising a calm place or picture, imagining the sounds, smells, texture, heat, etc. Visualising confidence. Visualise yourself successfully coping or overcoming the thing that's worrying you. Imagine how this will look and feel. Verbal rehearsal. Select a verbal reminder to repeat to yourself as a reminder to keep calm. You could store this in your bag or diary to read when you need it. Body scanning. Scan your body for areas of tension and then consciously release. Often your forehead is affected. You might need to wiggle your jaw, drop your shoulders, release a slow breath and roll your neck in a circle. Muscle relaxation. Starting from your toes, purposefully tense and then relax your muscles, working up to your shoulders and your face. Smiling. Smiling can boost the release of chemicals associated with happiness and reduce stress in the brain, even if the smile is initially forced. Laughing will have a similar effect. You could speak to your friends about something funny that's happened or watch a funny video. Listening to music. Listen to a song that you love or makes you feel good. Try to give it 100% of your attention by listening for the different instruments, lyrics, etc. and sing along either out loud or in your head. And finally, get active. Do something active to help your body burn off some of the adrenaline that may have been released while you were feeling anxious. Take a moment to pause and ponder the following questions. How could this approach work in your setting? What changes would you need to make? What benefits might it bring? And what challenges might you need to consider? Thank you for engaging with this pedagogy premiere.